Welcome to the Unstandard Podcast. I'm your host, Andre Givenchy. I'm a multidisciplinary strategist/designer and the founder of Sagern. Let's get to it. Let me tell you a story about the magical moment when design transforms into poetry. Picture this. You're strolling through a gallery, captivated by a stunning piece of art. Or maybe you're admiring the sleek lines of a sports car, feeling the craftsmanship in a finely made watch, or simply enjoying the perfect sip of your morning tea. These seemingly simple moments transcend the ordinary. They're experiences that speak to our very souls. This isn't just about aesthetics. The essence of great design is its ability to create profound experiences. Stories have been influencing humanity for centuries, from ancient Mayan tales shared around fires to modern narratives in books and Netflix. Storytelling has been a timeless tradition that continues to captivate across generations and resonate with us deeply. And if we dig a little deeper, I think you'll see it clearly. Design is storytelling too. For instance, have you ever looked at a design and felt an emotional wave suddenly wash over you? It's like savoring a well-crafted poem. That's no accident. That's by design. See, this magical intersection, this point where design meets poetry transforms functionality into artistry. At their core, both poetry and design aim to communicate, and do so profoundly. For example, if we take a look at Airbnb's iconic paper airplane ad, it's simple, almost childlike at first glance. But then, within seconds, that little paper plane unfolds a story that spans across continents and cultures. It's more than just an ad. It's a narrative infused with dreams and aspirations, encapsulating the spirit of adventure in a single metaphor. It's a perfect example of how design can illustrate a rich, emotive storyline. The ad itself is more than digital theater. It's like a spoken word performance that resonates on multiple levels. The paper plane symbolizes attainable dreams, juxtaposing the mundane with the exotic. It channels our wanderlust, touching our hearts with whispers of what if. Another good example is the late Virgil Abloh, the genius behind Off-White and a masterful storyteller. His designs are essentially wearable poems, bold, provocative, and unafraid to challenge norms. Look at his work with Nike on the classic Air Jordan. He deconstructed the shoe, added raw edges, exposed stitching, and bold text. When he did these things, he wasn't just redesigning shoes. Virgil was rewriting the story, sparking conversations about authenticity and consumerism. Virgil's work goes beyond mere apparel. He crafted aesthetic narrations, deconstructing the conventional to reveal deeper meanings. The use of raw materials, unrefined artifacts, and bold text challenged our perceptions, much like a poet's paradox. His use of quotation marks around words like air or shoelaces was more than text. They were commentary, engaging us in a greater and more impactful dialogue. Okay, here's one final example. Apple's Dynamic Island. It's a small UI element, yet it somehow exudes emotive character. Notifications, music controls, incoming calls, they all flow in and out of this small, otherwise static space seamlessly. The Dynamic Island epitomizes the intersection of functionality and fluidity. It's like reading a haiku coded into silicon. Apple distills complex interactions into minimalist experiences, aligning technology with almost Zen-like elegance. The intentionality and care elevated the Dynamic Island to be more than just a feature. It became a poetic narrative of seamless integration and harmony between the user and the device. It's quintessential Apple, transforming the mundane into something truly captivating. This is the power of poetic design, making the ordinary extraordinary. So how do you weave this magic into your own work? It all begins with intention. Ask yourself, what story do I want to tell? What emotions do I want to evoke? Don't be afraid to think differently, challenge conventions, and infuse your work with your own passion and personality. Your passion is your greatest asset. Let it shine through. Next, embrace the power of metaphors, the ability to represent abstract ideas or complex concepts through elegant visuals or simple, tangible ways. A well-chosen image, color, or typeface can speak volumes if you let them. Remember, design is a language. Use it to communicate on a deeper level. And finally, and this is crucial, be authentic. Let your opinions be known. Show who you really are, because people can sense insincerity a mile away. But genuine enthusiasm is contagious. You have the power to move, inspire, and make people feel, which is needed more than ever. Nowadays, we are constantly surrounded by noise and superficiality, making it crucial to emphasize the deep yearning for connection and meaning. Poetry and design aren't separate art forms. They can encourage reflection and shared experiences, cutting through the noise to touch our souls. Applying this kind of design thinking can transform products into objects that resonate deeply with users, making them personal and universal. When design is treated as poetry, it engages the audience, inviting them to explore deeper meanings. Because we live in a chaotic digital world, the importance of soulful, intentional poetic design can't be overstated. Designing isn't just about creating attractive gadgets, software, or sneakers. It's about telling stories that live and breathe. It's about making people feel something real. So, when you get ready to dive into your next project, remember this. The power of design lies not in its ability to adorn, but in its capacity to articulate the unspoken, to evoke curiosity, wonder, and admiration. Let your design speak in verses. Let it dance in timeless rhythms. And most importantly, let it touch hearts. If you enjoyed this episode, share and subscribe for more. See you next time, but until then, sending you love, peace, and creativity.